Good evening, and I want to welcome you to our Tuesday Night Live, Believing and Dreaming Bigger, Bigger, powered by Pink on the 17th day of the 11th month of our 50 new record-breaking year. That was placed on my heart a long time ago, and well, actually at fall advance in October, um, and we are way far away from it. I am not giving up, and either are you. And we may even take this into the new year. Plus, I have a vision that I really do need to share. But before that, I'm going to see if I can share screen at the race. And then I'm going to talk about it, okay? But hang on a second, because this takes me a little bit to figure things out, you know? Let's look at here. We want to look at this. Okay, this is going to share. No, don't go yet. Share. Here we go.
Three quarters in 1 minute 10 and 4/5 seconds, and now Epicenter
Okay.
comes splitting horses.
He's way
and is
back
moving
here.
up quickly as Crown Pride
This
takes
is
the lead around the
the
far
Derby.
turn. It is Crown Pride battling with Messier. They're stride for
He's
stride.
way back here.
Epicenter
Look
and
at this.
Zozo's in behind them. Cyberknife swings up on the outside. Sandon
Follow
gets
this
the rail
line.
run, and they're
This
into
little
the
guy.
stretch. And it's Messier, Crown Pride, and Epicenter
There he goes.
is coming up on the outside. Epicenter.
They're still
has
talking about the
taken
front
lead
people.
as they arrive into the final furlong. Sandon is coming after him. Epicenter and Sandon, these two.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
I
I was screaming. Maybe that's what my
down to the
throat.
wire. Epicenter Sandon, reach right, is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has been the Kentucky Derby. So
Makes me cry.
after 3/4.
Okay, I'm sorry,
in
we'll
1
turn that
minute
off.
10 and 4.
Okay. So what happened here? Oh no, you don't want to see that. Sorry, not yet. Okay, so here's the thing. And you may have read a bunch of information on this. Maybe you saw the postings on Facebook. And I'm not going to get all of it probably quote perfectly right, but he and his trainer, if you saw his trainer who was, you can tell, believes in the Lord. He loves that horse, and the horse loved him. They trained, they practiced, they worked. They weren't even listed to come and to run at the Derby. But somebody in the Derby, one of the horses, was couldn't run, and he got this like a day or two before the actual race. Now most horses, they cost millions of dollars. This horse was purchased for $30,000. That is unheard of. And then to win the race, he didn't care who was around him. He didn't care that he was at the back. He was an overcomer, right? He's one of those. I love these come behind stories, and I love seeing us come from behind and do something incredible. Each one of you make a part of our unit, and we practice and we train and we learn and we educate and we get knowledge so that when the time comes, we can win the race. We can run. But what is your race? You see, each of us are so unique. We each have different personalities and different um, core values and core needs, and that's a good thing. And it's something I've been learning the past 4 years too, that no matter we do not compare ourselves on the scoreboard. Okay, the scoreboard of Mary Kay just kind of helps us know where we're at. Okay, and we want to reach 650,000, or we want to reach 1 million, or we want to reach 300,000, or 50 new unit members. But that doesn't prove your worth. Okay, that doesn't tell you who you are. And so if you ever look at this and say, well, I just gave up, I'm just going to take care of the customers I have, or just do it for personal use, that's fine if that's really what your heart desire is. But if really you'd like more, you're just, maybe there's fear, obstacles, you're sick, which, health is important, let me tell you. Let me work with you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're going to tell me what you want to do. And then we can come up with your own systems, okay? But that little horse won that race. I don't know if you saw, like, the seas parted for that horse. I don't know. Pretty cool. So having said that, I'm going to do some recognition, and that's what we do at meetings and stuff. We like to do inspiration and recognition and education, motivation. I hope that little horse race, and if you want to see it again, let me know. It just was so powerful. It reminds me of that that other movie, but it was a real horse. I even watched, I think it was 1973 or something. Uh-oh, am I telling you my age? I'm not. So here we go. Last week, what kind of miracle moments did you have? I had a few. One, I've had a bunch lately, and they're off and on, but if I don't write them down, I forget them, which is terrible because miracle moments can be in your life, in your business, in your kids' life. I've watched, and this isn't from last week, but something happened on the way to St. Louis, and I never stopped to go to the bathroom or anything. I just, boom, I'm going, but I had to go. And right outside of Kansas City, silly. But I parked, and there was an older couple or a gentleman in his car. He wasn't the driver, a couple slots away. And then I got out and I just waved at him and went to the bathroom. Some of you heard this story. I just feel like lately there's been just a lot of God stories, like a lot of miracle moments, a lot of I've been recognizing it. But anyway, so I'm going to, I go and I'm walking past, I think the woman probably that belonged in that car too. And I don't know, I smiled, probably waved, whatever, come up to the bathroom. And I start to go in, and there's a guy in there, and he comes out, he's cleaning, I guess, and he's a little bit mentally disabled. And I said, "Oh, are you finished?" And he goes, No, but go on and go. I go, okay. Probably not the smartest thing, but it was daylight. I mean, like and I do combat, so I'm okay. Anyway, but I wasn't even thinking like that. Okay, not at all. I went to the bathroom, and yeah, whatever. So I washed my hands, and then I came out. And then he walked right back in. And so then I'm walking the sidewalk, and I noticed that the couple was still in their car. Or maybe she was getting into the car. I don't know. It took them a long time, I thought. And I wasn't even thinking until I got in my car with, and I have to tell you, it was like this overwhelming, I don't know what you call it. I want to say feeling, because I think it was the Holy Spirit. And it made me turn, and they were still in their car, starting to turn it on. And all of a sudden I realized they were staying to make sure I was okay. It was like little angels. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. When you get that kind of a overwhelming, and so I went, thank you, and then they waved and left. That's a miracle moment. Miracle moment in your business could be that you called somebody just to see if they were running on their foundation, and you found out that they have some health problems, and you're willing to listen. And she was so thankful and grateful for you. Or maybe a miracle moment is that you contacted somebody to schedule a party, and they said yes. So whatever it is, what were your miracle moments? Put them in the comments. I want to hear. And that's miracle moments for May. That was my theme for the month of May. So recognition, I always recognize those who fill out their weekly accomplishment sheets. And Sue Ellen Ball, congratulations. She also had an almost $300 week, which is a Star Consultant week. I do know other people have sold product. I know Lauren had over $400 in one day. However, we've got to have them in the weekly accomplishment sheet I have a virtual gal help me, and she can't, put recognition for you if you don't do that. And so if you're thinking, well, I did more than that, or I did that, and we didn't post it, it might be because you didn't fill out the weekly accomplishment sheet. On the new and reignited consultant Facebook group, if you scroll down, it tells you how to fill it out, or you can go on InTouch and they tell you how to fill one out. Then you need to submit it so we can see it. Okay, it's not to reprimand or say, oh, you didn't do anything. No, it's for you to just go, okay, I sold $100 and I took no time. So you made $50 doing nothing. It was more for work maybe you did before. Okay, so Ellen, congratulations to you. Also want to recognize those who have in the month of May so far are in Club 300. Oh, and I forgot to show you what they're getting. But anyway, really neat earrings. Club 300 is when you order 300 wholesale or more in a month, okay? And I try to post and let you know where people are at. And right now, so far, Heather Claxton and Adrienne Black both are in Club 300. I think they're going to be so excited excited. I sound a little better, don't you think? Oh, man. Okay. Those who are on target for Star Consultant, it ends June 15th. And we have our big C4 event here in Kansas City. So we'll have like all stars will be recognized, ribbons. I don't know what else we're going to be doing, but it'll be really great and exciting. So you don't want to miss it. And we need you there just to even applaud everybody else. We also do a table of product and display. So you can invite a bunch of guests. We have a blast. And Jan Thetford, who is a riot, but also from her heart and her gut, she tells you about Mary Kay and how it just fits. So on target, Becky Cook, yay, Lauren Anderson, Virginia Owensby, Sue Ellen Baugh, Autumn Ray, and Brendan Nelson. Congratulations, all of you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take this month and June so that we can springboard into a new year. And maybe, what if we grow by 100, not 50? What if God's really wanting us to expand? So my vision, before I share something else, my vision, and I shared it with Lauren, is to grow our unit, and it'd be more than about 100, but to grow our unit in the next 2 to 3 years, where we have 8 offspring sales directors. And these are women who step into a leadership position, from introverts to extroverts to people who are want choices and they want choices, or who are high achievers, or who are family loves, is family oriented. It's a variety. If you ever look at all the top directors, they're all different. They're all unique. They all run their business a little bit differently. Some love, posting parties. Some love the live Facebook, getting samples around. Some love both, So you run your race. That's what that horse did. Rich Strike, I think it was. And you run your race. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's hard because you look around and go, I'm not like her. I don't look like her. I don't act like her. I don't either. Okay. I learned a lot of this technology stuff, but I have found I really like it. And so I'd love to help you. You do whatever you want. So the vision is to have 8 offspring directors. Well, that means that we really are going to grow to 300 or more unit members. And that also means some other things. It means that there'll be a lot of you earning your pearls. Oh, I want to show them to you. There'll be a lot of you earning a car. Kelly Scott White, she has, I don't know, I think this is her 7th car. Why not you? Why not you? That doesn't mean you need to be a sales director to earn a car. Okay. It does mean you need to add a team members, learn a system. You can still have a full-time job and be a full-time mom and wife and have a beautiful team. And they come to our meetings and we help them move forward. And if you don't know all the compensation, I suggest going to InTouch, going to resources and the advanced brochure. Because once you have 5 to 8, now all of a sudden your commission check goes up. But also if you have people on your team who have 3 on their team, you're going to start to receive another source of income from those teams, from that second tier. Now, we're not a multi-level, so it never comes from the consultant. Okay. It always comes from Mary Kay's half of the dollar. It's incredible. No other company does that. So, okay, I'll show you the pearls in a minute because I got off track. Sorry. No kidding. So I want to share with you our Court of Personal Sales. And this may have changed a little bit, but I'm just going to take it from here. I have already earned the ring. I'm taking the pink one if anybody wants to know. We have Brenda Nelson at 17,579 and Lauren Anderson at 17,558. That's how close it is. Even when you see the Queen at in the top 3 at the national courts, a lot of times that's how close they are. I'm serious. And these are all in our Anderson group, the Anderson Court of Sales. So there's a whole flyer, and I got to make sure that you see that, because there's the National Court, which I'm in. There is the Princess Court, which I believe Lauren and Brenda both will probably make it into the Princess Court. And that's at 20,000 retail or more. And then at the Anderson unit, that's 10,000 retail or more. We have Sue Ellen Baugh and Rolinda Green. With these other next people I'm going to list that are really close, they're in the Junior Princess, which is at 5,000 retail to 9,999. That includes Vicki Jones, and she's like 1,000 away. Same thing with Becky Cook, Kayla Lauder-Root, Susan Goforth, Kelly Scott White, and Alicia Meyer. Congratulations for being in. You are in the Junior Princess Court. You can move up to the Anderson Court. Wouldn't that be cool? I got some cool stuff for you. Then in our Lady Court, that's my new one. I made 3,500 to 4,999. And this is retail, you guys. So when you sell 300 and you order 150, we take the 300. Okay. But in the Lady Court, and it goes up to the 4,999. So $500 away from the next level is Lori Cook. Chrissy Howe is 600 away from the next court, and that's at retail. So it really means a $300 order, which would be in our Club 300. See how they all connect? Then we have Stacy Warner, and she's coming up on a big anniversary with Mary Kay. So watch for that. Autumn Ray and Virginia Owensby, who's a brand new consultant. Congratulations, you're in the Lady Court. In the Loyalty Court, which it's at 2,000 retail to 34.99, and I think there may be a couple of people who have moved up, but for right now we have Michelle Chirpick, Adrienne Black, Cassandra Bray, Sandy Clark, Becky Linkford, Annette Clapper, Amanda Mills, Belinda Dinsmore, and Sheila Bush. Congratulations to all of you, and that's in our Court of Sales. Then the other recognition is the Puffy Reducer. I call it the IPR, the Instant Puffiness Reducer. What a name. We need to help them come up with shorter names. But anyway, IPR is what we call them. Our president has challenged us to sell 1 million by June 30th. If you look at the counter thing that they have on InTouch, I think we're at 330,000 so far. Our unit alone, we've done we've purchased 77. I'm just going to tell you guys, all you need to do is send a text out, pre-order them, and go buy some. I have ordered 20. I thought I ordered 27. I guess I've only ordered 26. I have 4 left. Okay, so I'm selling them, and now they've got the new lookbook. And in the lookbook, if you know, there is a sample on the second page. Okay, right here. This stuff works. I then send them the copy of Dr. Gilray. Oh gosh, what's her name? Anyway, our scientific officer. She has a 5-minute video. I send it to them and I tell them to watch it because they need to do it the right way or it doesn't work. And I know because of me. So I already told you, Lauren Anderson, Chrissy Howe both have 10, Autumn Ray 7, Becky Cook 6, Brenda Nelson 5, Sue Ellen and Vicki Jones 3, and Virginia Owensby 3, Belinda Dinsmore 2, Laurie Moore 1, and Kelly Scott White 1. Congratulations to everybody. So I wanted to bring up somebody, but I can't, and I don't know, I messed up. She got on and we recorded her. It was real short, but it was great. I just recorded it and I don't know I didn't download it. And so now when I try to go back in to download it then so that you could watch it, I can't do it. And really her name is Chandra Balanya. And she's a mother of 2 children, single parent. She was with a significant other quite a while ago that was not a great relationship, but she now has a new man. And I don't know if it's that new, but he's wonderful, treats her like a queen. She absolutely loves him, adores him. She loves children. She works, I think, at an insurance company up in St. Joe, drives back and forth. She is a team member of Kelly Scott White's. She has a personality that lights up the room. She got the big smile. She just loves people. And we were talking, well, how does it fit? How did Mary Kay fit for her? Well, it just fits when she wants it to. She's busy with so many other things, but she wants to do more. And she's been in the company, I forget how many years, a lot of years. So it doesn't matter when you make that decision, but when you do, be consistent with whatever it is. If it's 1 call a week or is it 10 a day, and contact. I know people don't call anymore, but I do sometimes. But anyway, she is a doll. And so if you guys want to know a little bit more about her, in the comments and put some questions out there, and I'll have her come on, not live me. She'll just come in and maybe give you some answers. Okay. But I am going to share with you in how many minutes. I've already done 20 minutes. I'm going to share with you mine because I don't think anybody watches it. And so I'm going to watch. This is something that you could send out to your customers, have them watch it, come up with 3 to 5 questions or 1 to 5 questions. And then on Monday night, they can get onto my live Facebook. It's called 1MK. It's a Facebook group. You have to come. You have to be invited also. You have to have one person on there. And when you do, all they're going to do, I'm not going to see them. They're just going to ask questions. And this is training. So when you ask somebody, you just say, I'm in training to learn how to share a little bit about more about Mary Kay's story and to hear a little bit about yours. I do earn some pearls if you at least just hop on. You don't have to even want to do this. It's okay. So here's what you guys will win when you have, I see you have to have 3 on there. To earn the pearl earrings. And if you can't tell, but there's at the top, the stud is little bees. That's Mary Kay's symbol. And then when we do 6, you get the bracelet. And if you have 1 new team member, you get the beautiful necklace. And they all go together like birds of a feather. So here is mine. And oh, by the way, if you come up with 5 names and you want me to send it to them, or I send it to you and then you can send it to them. I'm putting it into a survey, so it's really a lot easier for them. And there's no place to put questions, but they can fill out a survey and then submit it. That way it counts for you, okay? So I am going to now try and share screen again. And here we go. Hang on. I'm getting better and better with this, don't you think? Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Here we go. Well, hello there. My name's Sally Anderson. I am a senior sales director with Mary Kay Incorporated, and your consultant asked you to watch this. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart because I know your time is valuable. And so we take that very seriously. But I am excited because I am going to share some things with you. And at the end, your consultant, or even maybe myself, we'll contact you. We also have a flyer that you can fill out and send back to us just for we need your feedback, what you think about it. Was there something new that you heard that you hadn't heard before? I wish I was face-to-face with you to hear your story because everybody has a story. You have one, I have a story, and then Mary Kay Ash, the owner of Mary Kay Incorporated, has a story. She's no longer with us, but her son, grandson, great-granddaughter, and granddaughter run most of the company. We are privately owned and debt-free, so you can be really confident that we are here for the consultant. So it just fits. Mary Kay just fits. And I'll share a little bit about me as I go along, but I am going to talk really quick, and so you might want to get a piece of paper and a pen, and so that you can come up with some questions later. But what just fits fits in your life. It can fit somebody who is leaving, going off to college, and works around her schedule, and still be able to make some money. It works when they graduate and have a full-time career. They've already built a clientele, so now they have, or even if they don't go to college, but they have a job. This just fits because it fits around your schedule, right? Or when you're married and that becomes a priority along with working, Mary Kay can still fit within your time schedule. Or you could be a grandparent. I'm not, but you could be one and be even up into the 80s and work this business because it just fits. It's flexible and you have extra cash. Has fun and freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And you can earn up to 50% of whatever we sell. So I'm going to go over a little bit about that too. But I just feel like these are some key things that you need to know. The other is what fits is you get to be you. Okay. We have 2 pillars of Mary Kay Cosmetics that will never change. It is our core value. And I will get to that in a minute. But you can run your business the way you want to. Some people do it total virtual, some do it in person, some do it both. So how do we make money? Well, you purchase your product directly from Mary Kay. She ships it directly to you, and then you're going to share it with people virtually, in person, through books, lookbooks, whatever. Okay. But you make 50% of whatever you sell. Now, I know some people say, well, it doesn't fit because I don't want to sell. I don't like to do parties. And I don't have the time. I need money. Well, there's why it does fit. But let me just tell you really quick, prior to Mary Kay, I never washed my face. I never used cosmetics. I didn't know how to do color. I did not like the party thing. I wasn't sure I even liked women, But when the price is clear, the price is cheap. If you want to have fun, if you want some fun girlfriends who empower you and lift you up and encourage you to be the best you, if you want to have some extra cash and you want that flexibility, then maybe you just try it and give it a shot. You never know. The other thing is, you can believe in the products that we make, that we actually make our own products. The ingredients are top notch. They're the highest quality ingredients and are going to be correct and right for your customers and for you. So from building a clientele, and you're going to make 50% off, the culture of our company is probably more important. And yes, I know you want to make money. I did too. I needed to. I had to pay bills. My house is built with Mary Kay money. We've had a car since I started. So you get a new one. You have to qualify for it, but I don't pay anything for it. I worked for it. Every 2 years, got a new one. And now we're working for the Cadillac. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice for some reason. But so what's the heart of Mary Kay? What is the culture? Well, as I said, we empower each other. We encourage, not discourage. We lift you up to be the best you. It's just helping other women, right? You will get the best education in the world. So if you don't even go to high school, it's okay, because you're going to get it here. Personal development, learning how to be the best person, the best you, learning how to listen, the listening skills, the people skills. That just can help you even in your other career. So again, the heart, though, and I'm going to tell you now, the two pillars: put faith first, family second, career third. In that order, things work. Out of order, it doesn't. I was out of order before Mary Kay. And when I came in, we always say you get into Mary Kay, but then Mary Kay gets into you. And I'm passionate about this company. I'm passionate about the product, but I'm passionate about the core values. We're going to put faith first, family second, career third. And we're going to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's what took the fear from me away when I would go physically into to somebody's home and teach skincare to people and color. Yes, I learned it. There's a flip chart. But the fear was taken away because I share it, and I wanted them to feel and look beautiful. And if they bought it, great. And if not, it was okay, because I had other things scheduled. It just fits. It just fits. We also have charitable foundation that you need to know about. And that is one that we started was for research for cancers that affect women. And we have given $27 million worth of grants since 1994 or 96, excuse me. Then, oh gosh, I don't remember how many years later we started for shelters for domestic violence. And we have donated $57 million to different shelters all over the United States. That's a big deal. So is this an opportunity for you? We're kind of just giving you some short facts right now, and I hope you have a ton of questions. But let me tell you what it would take to get started, and then I've got three. Then you have to answer three questions, or not three answer. You have to give me an A, B, or C. Okay, but I don't know if you can see this. This is how you can start. Two different ways. One, for $130, you get a starter kit, and you get over $400 of full-size product in that starter kit. You get me. And not that you want me, but I'm there to help educate, guide you, help you design your plan for you. Some people do it little, some do a lot. It's up to you. It's going to be yours. So you get $400 of product, and there are samples, mirrors, trays, training material, everything to get started. And then we do a launch party for you virtually. Or you could stick a big toe in and just do the eStart. Oh, I forgot. You also get a website and ProPay for a year, and they're connected. Okay, not PayPal, but it's ProPay. Or you can do an eStart which is just the website and your and your ProPay, and just start virtually and then build as you go your clients that way. We do have an add-on, but that's something we can talk about later. That's for $45 an extra, just a bunch of samples. But some people want it, some people don't. I like samples, I mail them out. So those are the ways, 130, 30, and then there's a $45 add-on to one of those if you choose to do that, okay? The 130 is to me the best because you get $400 or more of full-size product, and it's good, this product we use. So here is the opportunity for you. Like I said, you probably have questions and we will be contacting you, but if you're an A, that means you absolutely, you're interested and this is something you want to stick a big toe in and you are ready to just give it a try, okay? B, it's that, book me for another appointment because I do have questions and I really want to hear more from what you're sharing about. And I do have questions. I'd love to talk. So C is, it could be for me. Maybe down the road, maybe just not right now, but it could be for me. So A, absolutely. B, book me for more questions. And C, it could be for me, just not right now. Which are you? Let your consultant know. She will be following up. I'm teaching her to do that. This is part of her training. So I thank you because she's winning jewelry for that. But guess what? I want to give you something too. So I like to give a free lipstick or lip gloss, your choice. And so you just have to tell your consultant, and then I will send that to you. As I said, there will be a flyer, a form for you to fill out and submit. Hopefully that comes back to me, and then I can send your gift to you. But thank you for taking the time. You are the heart of your consultant's business. You will never know how much that means. Have a great rest of your day or evening, and I hope to meet you in person and hear your story. Have a great one. I'm back. Okay, well, that was 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Yes, I could do better. And as soon as do you notice that my voice was starting to go then? And I don't remember what date that was because that was a while ago. I need to look back. But anyway, I am starting to get better. So I will be redoing. I had one customer who watched, and she did give me a good, well, there's a couple of things I've noticed. I fidget too much, but you don't need to tell me that, okay? I know it. But she gave the suggestion of actually showing the starter kit, like real, not just off a piece of paper. Plus, I couldn't see it, so how many other people can't see it? This is the flyer that the company is really promoting for us to use and for me to teach you how to use it because it's so stinking simple that you can be with somebody and share all this. They just show 4 facts. I got all into it because I really like it just fits. And I missed a few people because I wanted to go from starting college or not college or graduating from high school and going all the way through and building a business, a very thriving business. But I didn't do all that, but I still love the idea. But in here, there's highlighted words. And those are the words that they did so much research to say that it makes people's ears pick up. They are, they get intrigued. So like if I just said flexible, makes a little extra money, fun, freedom, the balance that you get, and you can earn up to 50%. Those are the highlighted ones for number 1. There's other information in there you can share a little bit. The second part is to be who you want to be. You heard me say that too many times. So again, you don't need to tell me that. I heard it. But the highlighted sentences were helping other women, encouragement and empowerment that you would receive from everybody we're surrounded by, and then education and personal development. The number 3 thing is, so let's talk about the product. This is a product that you can believe in. And the highlighted things say highest quality ingredients and right for you and for your customers. So it's like finding, customizing the products for each other. Okay. And then the heart of Mary Kay. Of course, that's my favorite, but started by a woman for women, empowering women. $57 million have been donated to domestic violence shelters, and then 27 million grants have been to cancers that affect women research. So that's all on this little piece of paper. And then ABC. It came from this. Guys, it's really easy. So here's my quest and request. Again, Monday night, have 1 or 10 people on the 1MK, ONEMK Facebook group. If you're not in that group, I can invite you, or you could get on there and say, please invite me, whatever you do, and then invite your people. Let them know it's for training, that they don't need to even be interested. We don't care. We just want their feedback. You can send them the video I just shared with you, or just have them hop on. And I'm going to take 10 minutes to do this, or 12 minutes, and then give them a few minutes to ask questions. Okay. But that's how you're going to earn your pearls. I also have next the Wednesday night, which will be tomorrow night, we're going to do the sunset sights. Now, this is the look we're doing. Just so you know, in case you want to play along or have customers to play along, we're going to be using the Shiny Penny eyeshadow. We're going to be using the liquid Pink Starlight. We're going to be using Frozen Iris, and then Deep Brown Eyeliner, Juicy Peach Blush, and Sheer Illusion Lip Gloss. So it's a real soft sunset look. Anyway, so that's tomorrow night, 7:12 p.m. It's on our virtual pop studio, or in the virtual pop studio. So that's Wednesday. And then Friday, I go into VIP groups, and just the people who said yes. If you don't have a VIP group and you would like to have a VIP group, and you'd like me to do a product spotlight on Fridays at noon, let me know and I will add you to it. This particular Friday and Saturday morning it's a different one, but it's called In Style Saturday Adventures, because I like to keep people in style, whether it's fashion, whether it's makeup, whether it's color, whether it's skincare, new products, whatever, but I try to keep it real short. But this one, on that and Friday, are both the same. I hope. I got to figure out how we're going to show you to tan. I'm going to show tanning your legs using deep CC cream and body lotion. Yeah, you could even do it all over, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. And that's it for now. A little long, but I hope you got something out of it. Would love to hear your feedback, and let me know if you need me to send that video to you. Okay. Bye. Have a great evening.